Trevor Lawrence. He just got a big win against Kansas City. He had the most Jaguars touchdown ever. But at this point, we're in year 4 or 5 of Sunshine?
5.
And he just hasn't lived up to what he was supposed to be.
I don't think he's not lived up to it. I think he's had a couple good seasons where they made the playoffs runs, and they literally almost beat the Chiefs in the AFC divisional game in Kansas City. Yeah. So I don't think that he hasn't lived up to the hype. I think the last couple of years is been what Doug Peterson typically does with teams. He has these runs where he has a pretty good couple of years, gets the best out of the guys, and then it starts to fade away. But I think that team was just very old. I think what we're seeing on Trevor Lawrence is finally we're starting to see guys come into this where he's got an offensive line now that can block for him. He can sit in the pocket for more than 3 or 4 seconds. I think he's now got Travis Hunter, who's arguably probably one of the best athletes in the league right now. And we always say best quarterback has best players around him, all moving as a machine. Mm-hmm. If one player is out of whack, that throws that machine out, and they're not running as a good operating. So I'm saying hype. I don't think he's a hoax. I think he's hype.
Hoax.
You think he's a hoax?
Yeah, he's riding on the coattails of his defense right now, making big plays. And this is kind of Beans Jacksonville's MO when they do have a big season. It's kind of like the Bucs, right? That was for the longest time. Is if the Bucs defense is making plays and creating turnovers, and the plus-minus margin is much more in the plus region, the Bucs are going to have a successful season, and they're going to make a run. So we're seeing the blueprint of what this Jacksonville team needs. However, like John said, the offensive pieces are there for them to keep improving and for Trevor to keep improving. So right now I'm going to say hoax, but I'm riding on a thin coattail where I think that could flip on the dime at any moment in the season where he becomes more confident. And shit, what more do you need after beating Patrick Mahomes